Last episode, we left the Cree community of Chisasibi. We turned onto the Route de la Baie James, or James Bay Road. But instead of continuing to the Billy Diamond Highway heading to the south, we took a left onto Long Point Road. Our destination was Long Point, the closest we can get to the shores of Hudson's Bay by road. And so on the way, we saw the LeGrand 1 Hydroelectric Dam, LG1. At first we thought LG1 was the dam that caused the relocation of the nearby community of Fort George. But in fact, it was its much bigger and more powerful neighbor upstream, LG2, that led to the historic move, which saw the entire village relocate to a new site and become what we just visited, Chisasibi. LG1, in contrast, was built much later in the 1990s, and it's what's known as a run-of-the-river dam. It harnesses the power of LeGrand River's natural flow. With a smaller reservoir and less dramatic environmental impact than the massive installations that came before it, it can generate over 1,400 megawatts of clean energy in this isolated wilderness, all thanks to the incredible force of this immense river.
We didn't go too far and stop at this hydro dam. Quebec is into lots of the hydro dam. That's another lookout.
The LG1 Dam is also a tourist destination. We drove around on the gravel road and got to the end, where we were greeted by some pretty nice billboards. It was a shame, though, that we couldn't read them as they were all in French. We got out and stretched our legs, enjoying the beautiful scenery and the peacefulness of it all. This is so pretty. Look at here. Look at all these small bits.
So Jenny and I drove up to Radisson, and then we took the highway back along here to Chisasibi. We took the highway, this piece down here. Now this is very significant because that's a provincial territorial border, and where we camped and where Kaya jumped in the water was out of Quebec. Very, very important. Kaya's been to every province and territory in Canada now.
After taking it all in, we headed back to Long Point Road and continued our journey to our final destination on James Bay.
Okay, 47 kilometers
We're kilometer 2.
on this bumpy road to Long Point.
Well, this piece is good. It's better than where we just about turned around.
Long Point Road is a very remote gravel road in northern Quebec.
It's a significant landmark as it leads to one of the northernmost drivable points in the province. We did see some houses, but no one lives on the road in a permanent residential sense. The road is used as a harbor for boats by both Cree and Inuit people.
Oh, we just passed a bridge. No, we just passed a river on the bridge.
Wooden bridge. Can you see how it's nice, right? Isn't that beautiful, running downhill like that?
Run down bridge.
A little bit run down, but didn't fall when we drove on it.
Oh yeah, right.
So that's James Bay. We've reached the end of the road, the most northerly one. Long Point at the end of the road is not a community or a town, it's a geographical location, a long spit of land that serves a specific purpose for the nearby Cree and Inuit communities. So the end of the road is not the destination in itself, but rather a gateway to the vast waters of James Bay, used by the people of the region for their traditional and modern activities. It's a place that marks the end of the road system and the beginning of a different kind of journey, one that relies on the water. So we drove up to the end of the road, as far as you can go up on the side of James Bay, the east side. And this is what you get to. A lot of boats. This is a point, so on either side there's a cove. So it's not like you're looking out at endless extents of James Bay. It's actually way up over there, over that spit that's been built there. But the neatest thing is at the very, very, very end of the road is a porta potty. It was quite clean. So this is the south end of the fork when you get to Long Point. And boy, oh boy, that's pretty dismal. When you look out, when you look across the other side of the bay, it's not so bad. Oh, somebody lives here. But there's no one home.
Snowmobile.
Yeah. There's a few houses out here. So we parked Little Gray before we got to this thin part of this trail, and this is where Kaya gets to do her walk that she's been very anxious to do. I'm seeing a lot of these snowmobile and trailer rigs around here. We saw these up in Yukon as well. And in the summer, they just park them like you would a car that you're not going to use for a while. Although I did find a number of them turned the sled upside down, which I can see the logic in. In the last hour driving up to Long Point, we didn't see anyone occupying any house. We didn't see that the houses looked necessarily abandoned. But other than some campers that are up on the other side of the peninsula, we didn't see a soul. Not on the road, not in a house. All of Long Point. There was no trail on the south side, so our walk is going to take us up these rocks. But it was easy to walk on the rock by the coast toward the point. Every once in a while we saw a seasonal home nestled in the trees. These buildings had no road access, but an ATV would get one somewhat close.
Here is the most remote houses, and there's no access. Just through the ATV or snowmobiles.
We were able to walk partway to the end of the point, but not even close enough to see the end of it. Jenny judged that the climb up a large piece of rock would require proper hiking shoes and not what she was wearing. And with a storm seeming to be brewing, we decided to head back and try again later.
That rock looks a bit hard for me because I don't have right shoes, and also that is a long way to the end and the storm is coming, so we're taking back.
By the way, the bit you see out there at the end,
Yeah.
That's only partway there. It goes around the corner and the point is way out there. So Kaya, I wanted you to pose at the front of the sled. Yeah, lift me out. Oh, all right. By the time we had walked back from the south shore, the storm had blown over, and so we walked to the north side shore. We decided to hike to the end of Long Point, on the north side. There was no trail here either, but the rock is barren in so many places that it's easy to walk on it as long as you know where you're going.
What the heck is that? So as it goes through this, okay? Wow.
So we're in an area that doesn't have hiking trails. Look how pretty this area is. We're sort of in a bit of a cove. And if you look at an aerial map of James Bay on the eastern shore, from the aerial map, it looks a real mess.
Still hiking. Walk around this little pond. It's a little bit, but it's not. It's to keep the mosquitoes. And then the sandstorm seems. Wow, it's like pouring. We're still going. So this side seems you can go further and further. So we're still going, and at that point, the end, looks pretty close. This reminded me of a Peggy Cove. It's like a rock washing. We're always on the rocks. But here is not tourist attraction, so literally just us here.
Kaya is having a tremendous hunting trip as we go round this Long Point. It's like a peninsula, I guess. Well, that's just a little, a bunch of rocks sticking out. The end of the peninsula is way up here over those rocks, so we're going to go see what we can see from there. Getting to the end, I wanted Kaya to dip her paws into the water, like she did further down on the coast a couple of days before. I picked Kaya up to carefully carry her to a gravel beach near where we had hiked to. Although I knew to be careful of wet rocks and to look for those covered in slime, I misjudged what was in front of me and started to walk down a slimy rock toward the gravel beach. My feet slipped out from under me and I fell. Instinctively, I did two things. I made sure Kaya stayed on top of me for the impact, and I tucked my head so I would not hit it on the rock. I let Kaya get off me to stand on the beach as I tried to roll over and get up. I remember she also slipped a bit, but she had 4 feet, so she did much better than I did. I had heard a sharp crack in my spine as I impacted the rock, like when a chiropractor adjusts you. I was able to roll over and start to get up, but my body was in shock and my breathing was somewhat restricted. I gasped, and a moment later, I was standing and holding Kaya's leash. After a moment, my breathing pretty much restored, and I realized that functionality seemed okay. I started to walk away from where I'd fallen and calm myself down. I realized nothing was broken. Despite hearing a crack in my spine, it actually was not sore that I could detect. It all happened so fast that Jenny, who had been videoing me on her phone, caught it all. Immediately after the fall, I knew a disaster had taken place, something that can be catastrophic at this location. I could not have picked a more remote spot on our trip to let down my guard for an instant and to have an accident.
Has a snake? No. Don't touch it, Kaya. You think it's a garter snake? No.
I thought it kind of was, but
Hold Kaya. Hold tight. Okay, we're leaving. This time for real. 49 kilometers washboard.
yeah, we set the GPS for home, and we're going to drive over 15 hours down into southern Ontario.
Bye bye, James Bay, Hudson Bay. We're back to this bridge again. Ah, look at this water.
It's wooden deck bridge.
Look at this bridge. So old.
It's rotting at the point where it hits the gravel road.
We're out.
There's the pavement.
Yes. 1 no, so it's 47. You're. Oh, it's the last one.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling, I love it when it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes in a car for two. to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday, baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life, I wanna make it count, honey, come on now and take my hand.
Oh, look at there. That hole looks like a brewery. Wow, the water is dancing. Wow.
That's saying,
Yeah.
oh, so they're saying it's there,
Yeah.
but you can't park there. So
No.
they're telling you have to walk. Yeah, okay.
Well, this is hard to walk because of the bridge.
Oh no, I
is-
think that one's telling you it's across the. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that was we did that last
Oh,
time.
and then it comes out there into that lake.
Yeah.
Aha.
That's what I said. We can't camp here tonight.
I can. How do you feel? You want to get stopped?
We can keep going.
Okay, I'm ready to keep going.
This is last time we stopped here. It was so hot.
Yeah, yeah.
We almost hit a bear. We just saw a bear. It's a cop.
Crossing the road.
We almost hit it.
Yeah, when the ABS was on, we were on full brakes.
He just came out and then ran across the street.
Yeah, and luckily he was going at an angle. So that gave me a few more feet to miss him.
Wow,
And
I
then
saw
and
that.
then he crossed right in front of us and off into the ditch.
Yeah, Kaya got so mad.
Yeah, yeah. She was barking before as I was braking. She realized from my braking there was an issue, looked over, saw the bear, and got into barking immediately. Her response time is way better than our ability to grab a camera.
Oh, we didn't get to Matagani. We decided to camp here, the big lake. It's quite windy. This wave, look at those waves.
I looked out the van and I saw what looked like the sun shining on trees. So I'm rushing down to the shore here, thinking I might catch a sunset. Oh, yeah, sunset. Oh boy, what a beautiful sunset. Our last night going up the Billy Diamond Highway, so we're camped fairly close to the start of it. I think 7 degrees this morning when we first looked at the outside thermometer. It's probably gone up a bit. There's something out on the lake there, it's interesting. There's mist coming off it because it's so cold. So nobody joined us in this campground. It's just us.
We're back.
Oh,
Sorry.
I don't. You came back.
Yeah.
You were on the way
That's why
back.
I don't hear you.
No?
Oh. I have a question. All this campground on this highway, who is maintaining them?
SDVG.
Yeah, what does SDBG stand for? Stands
SDVG.
for, yeah.
Société
Uh-huh.
de la baie James.
Oh yeah, James Bay.
James
Yes.
Bay. So that's
The
the
Library
local
James.
government.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So that's a lot of maintenance for them to do.
Yes.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, we really appreciated all the work they did on the sites up there.
Stay for a little while. My heart is open. It just took some time. Now I just hope that you stay for a little while.
You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay